Hello kids, good morning. For our mathematics subject, we will go to the fifth lesson. And this is all about numbers in expanded form. But before we'll start, let's all watch this video.
What's up everyone? How's it hanging? Today guys, we're going to talk about expanded form. So let's go over and take a look at a few numbers to learn what expanded form is. Okay guys, I want you to imagine in your mind what a slinky looks like. A slinky is a toy that starts out small but can expand and stretch out. Expanded form is a lot like a slinky. It's taking the number and pulling apart all of its digits so that we can find out the value. Here is the number 358. This number is in standard form. If we were asked to put this number in expanded form, the first thing we need to know is how much are each of these digits worth. The 3 in this number is in the hundreds place, so the 3 is worth 300. Now we have the 5. The 5 in this number is worth 50 because it is in the tens place. The 8 in this number is only worth 8 because it is in the ones place. So if we were to write the number 358 in expanded form, we would have 300 plus 50 plus 8. Just like a slinky that we pull apart, this number is stretched out in expanded form. When you stretch out a slinky and let it go, what does it do? It shrinks back together. Let's do that with this number. Now we have the number back in standard form, and it looks just like a slinky that is not stretched out. Isn't that awesome? Let's look at another example. Here we have the number 417. So how much is the 4 worth in this number? The 4 is in the hundreds place, so we have 400. How much is the 1 worth? The 1 is in the tens place, so it is worth 10. How much is the 7 worth in this number? Since the 7 is in the ones place, we know it is only worth 7. Now, just like that slinky being stretched out, we now have the number 417 in expanded form. It is stretched out to show us what the values of each of these digits are, but we cannot forget to put our plus signs in. When you are writing the numbers in expanded form, you need to remember the addition signs to make the math statement correct. Let's move to this board and look at another number. And let's see if you guys can help me figure out how to write the numbers in expanded form. Here we can see the number 324 in standard form. We need to write this number in expanded form. Let's start by looking at the 3. How much is the 3 worth in this number? 300, because it is in the hundreds place. So we would write down 300. Now let's not forget to write down the plus sign. Now we have the 2. What is the value of the 2? 20, since the 2 is in the tens place. Good job, guys. So we write down the 20 and put down the addition sign. Last of all, we have the 4. What is the 4 worth in this number? Since the 4 is in the ones place, it is worth 4. So the number 324 written in expanded form is 300 plus 20 plus 4. We can also write this math sentence vertically. Let's take a look at what it would look like. Here we see the same expanded form in a different way. If you were to add all these numbers together, you would get 324. Isn't that awesome, guys? Whenever you are asked to write expanded form, I want you to try and think of a toy slinky being stretched out so you can see all of the values of each digit. Alright guys, thanks for being with me today. Keep cool and we'll see you next time.
Did you learn something from the video? That's good to hear. Now kids, a number can be written in many ways. You can write it in symbols, and it is called digits or numerals. You can also write it in words, and that's what we call number word. Also, numbers can be written in expanded form. So what is an expanded form? It is a number that tells how many hundreds, tens, and ones are there in a number. Okay, let's have an example here. Our number is 124. And the expanded form for this is 100 plus 20 plus 4. So we have 100 because 1 is under the hundreds place value. We have 20 because 2 is under the tens place value. And we have 4 because it's under the ones place value. So for expanded form, kids, always remember, if it's in the hundreds place value, copy the number and then add 2 zeros. If it's in the tens place value, copy the number and then add 1 zero. And for the ones place value, just copy the number itself. And then don't forget the plus sign. So that's how you're going to write a number in expanded form. And this will be the number word for that. It is spelled out. Next, we have 157. So the expanded form for this is 100 plus 50 plus 7. Again, 100 is in the hundreds place value, and then 5, that's 50 because it's in the tens place value, and then we copied 7, which is in the ones place value. And this is the number word for 157. So always remember, kids, when it comes to the tens and ones, so it's 57. Don't forget to put a dash. Next, 483. So the expanded form for this will be 400 plus 80 plus 3. And this is the number word for 483. We have 921. So this will be the expanded form for 921. We have 900 plus 20 plus 1. And this is the number word for 921. Next, we have 633. The expanded form is 600 plus 30 plus 3. And this is the number word. And for the last number, we have 482. The expanded form is 400 plus 80 plus 2. And the number word is this. So always remember, kids, for expanded form, know first the place value of each number. And once you already knew it, that's the time you're going to add 2 zeros to the given number if it's in the hundreds place value. Add 1 zero to the given number if it's in the tens place value. And then copy the number in the ones place value. Now, for us to have a practice, let's answer page 29 of your book. Write the expanded form of each number. So we have example for number 1, 207. So that's 200 plus 0. So why 0? It's because the number in the tens place value is 0. So if it's 0, kids, no need to add 1 0. Just copy the number 0. And then 7 for the ones place value. For number 2, we have 225. The expanded form for this will be 200 plus 20 plus 5. Very good. Number 3, 403. We have 400 plus 0 plus 3. And for number 4, 418, that's 400 plus 10 plus 8. Next, Write the simple form of each number in expanded form. Okay, so example is number 5. So the simple form of 200 plus 30 plus 4 is 234. So as you can see, we're just going to remove the zeros here. Okay, so for number 6, we have 800 plus 70 plus 9. So the simple form for this is 879 or 879. Number 7, we have 100 plus 90 plus 3. The simple form for this is 193 or 193. For number 8, we have 900 plus 0 plus 5. The answer for this is 905 or 905. Okay, so if it's 0, kids, just copy it. Okay? Next, work together, still on page 29. Fill in the blanks. So we have here, the numeral is 198. So we're just going to write the missing number for each place value. So for number 10, 594, hundreds will be 5, tens will be 9, and ones will be 4. Very good. For number 11 and 12, for number 11, we have 679. For hundreds, that will be 6. Tens will be 7 and ones will be 9. Very good. For number 12, 806. Hundreds will be 8. Tens will be 0 and ones will be 6. Very good. Next, write the value of the underlined digit. Okay, so we're just going to write. If it's ones, just write the number itself. If it's tens, you're going to add 1 0. If it's in the hundreds place value, copy the number and then add 2 zeros. So for number 14, we have 792 and the underlined digit is 7. So that will be 700. Number 15, 708. The underlined digit is 8. The answer is 8. Very good. For number 16, we have 112. The underlined digit is 1. The answer is 100. Very good. And let us answer on page 30 of your book. So we're going to write each number in words. So for number 1, spell out 236. Number 2, 432. Number 3, 567. Number 4, 849. And number 5, 908. Okay, so that would be all for today, kids. Again, this is Teacher Juna. Have a good day and keep safe. Bye-bye.